Ewa Beach has become one of the fastest growing, in-demand neighborhoods on the island of Oahu. If you're looking for newer homes, master plan communities, amazing amenities, and a true suburban lifestyle, well, this side of the island might be exactly what you're searching for. So today, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about moving to Ewa Beach. Ewa Beach sits on the west side of the island, known for its sunny, dry weather, family-friendly neighborhoods, and some of the most impressive master plan communities on the island. In fact, this region, the Ewa Plain, was once known as the historic sugarcane plantation. And within the last 25 to 30 years, this region has transformed into a modern suburban hub filled with newer homes, new shopping centers, new school, and a lifestyle that appeals to local families, military, healthcare professionals, and pretty much anyone who wants more space without having to pay the Honolulu price tag. One of the biggest questions we get asked by people is like, how far is Ewa, right? And while some locals do think it's far, but in my opinion, I really don't think it's that far because from the Honolulu airport, it's about 20-25 minutes away. And from Waikiki, it's an easy 40-minute drive, right? Now, these are without traffic, because when it comes to traffic heading on H1 West, if you don't leave town which is the metro area, by 2:30, 3 o'clock, you can expect to be in traffic heading Ewa for about an hour. Sometimes it could even take an hour and a half. So just be conscious of that. On a serious note, if you decide to live in Ewa, you have to factor your commute time and the traffic, and you have to plan accordingly. That's just the way it is. If your daily routine keeps you on the west side or central Oahu, I'm talking about neighborhoods like Pearl City, Aiea, Hoakalei, or even Mililani, then it makes sense. Ewa Beach is extremely convenient because you're looking at about 10-15 minutes away. Some of my clients share their story. I've had a few buyers who are like, hey, we didn't know it was going to be that bad. The traffic was going to be that bad, but they're coping with it. While I have some other clients, they share with me that, hey, we got to plan accordingly, which means that we probably have to leave a little bit earlier to head to work, or sometimes they decide to stay later at work, or decide to go hit the gym, or just stay at work, wait for the traffic to die down. Personally, when I used to live in Ewa and I had to work in town, I would stay there a little bit later to get work done just so I can wait for the traffic to be done. Or a lot of times I'd be like, hey, I'm just gonna go hit up a happy hour spot just to kill time. And by 6:30, 7 o'clock when traffic is done, then I'll head back to the west side. So you have to plan and factor that correctly. But overall, the people who choose Ewa Beach, they think that the space and what they're getting and the affordability outweigh the drive. So it's a win-win situation, and it depends on your goals and your needs. Ewa Beach attracts a wide mix of residents. We're talking about local families looking for newer homes and larger floor plans, and military families that are either stationed at Schofield, Hickam, or Pearl Harbor. We have healthcare professionals that are working at Queens West, Kaiser, or any of the Hoakalei clinics. We have first-time home buyers who are looking for affordability options. We have multi-generational household retirees that are looking for one-story, single-level, single-family homes with low maintenance. And just about anybody who's looking for more affordable options, they choose Ewa Beach. When it comes to housing options in Ewa Beach, buyers have a lot of inventory to choose from. We have condos and townhomes starting off at the low $500,000 price point. Great for first-time home buyers, those who want very low maintenance fee. Also, just great options for them to get their foot in the door and become homeowners. Existing single-family homes or resale that are currently on the market are starting off at about $780,000. Newer single-family homes in master plan communities range from about $900,000 up to $1.3 million. Many of these homes have two-car garage, large fenced yard, central AC, modern layouts, and some of these homes also have some smart home features. This is why you reach out to us, guys. We are the real estate experts here, all things Oahu. So whether you're thinking about purchasing something 7 days or 7 months from now, we're here to guide you. We want to know your budget, your wants, your needs, and we're here to guide you to help you find the right home that fits your lifestyle and your goals. So if you're interested, feel free to click the link below. Our contact information is listed. We're here to guide you and help you. Speaking about newer homes, let's talk about Ho'opili. which is a master plan community being built by a major mainland developer, D.R. Horton. This master plan community is changing the landscape of Ewa Beach. As some locals will say it, it is the new Ewa. Ho'opili will consist of 11,750 homes, and each month they have ongoing releases. In fact, in 2026, they have only completed about 4,000 homes, and they're not even halfway finished yet. And this neighborhood is well established. Here you'll find a combination of low to mid-rise condos, townhomes, duplex, single-family homes, multi-generational homes with ADUs. I mean, this neighborhood caters to every buyer at every price point. In addition to these homes, they have some incredible amenities. I'm talking about dog park, soccer field, playground, recreation area, event lawn, pools, pickleball and basketball courts, and so much more that are consistently being built. Like I said, they've only built about 4,000 homes. They have about little over 7,000 more to go. And this neighborhood is just constantly evolving. And Ho'opili got the future rail running through the neighborhood with 2 designated stops. I mean, talk about convenience. This is gonna be a game changer for the residents living in this area to be able to get to and from town and not have to deal with all the traffic. Living in Ewa Beach means truly embracing the suburban lifestyle. And being in Hawaii, I mean, it's all about the outdoors, and Ewa is no different. Ewa is such a community-oriented neighborhood. I mean, it has lots of parks and playgrounds for people to gather. I'm talking about the Laulani Park and Geiger Park, really great for hosting so many different community events. There's bike paths and wide streets for jogging, community pools and recreation area like the Croc Center, which is open to the public. Beaches to choose from like Iroquois Point, Honolulu Beach Park, locals call it How Bush, Nimitz Beach, and one of my favorite beaches in Ewa is White Plains. White Plains is where I had my first surfing lessons when I moved to the island way back when. If you're into surfing and you're a beginner wanting to learn, White Plains is a great place. So if you want surfing lessons, you gotta hit up my business partner, Mikey. In addition, it's close to Hoakalei, shopping, dining, and entertainment, which is just 2 miles away. We have perfect weather all year round. But it does get a little bit hotter in Ewa, especially during the summer months where the humidity gets a little bit higher. I'm talking about 75 to about 82, 83 degrees. But for the most part, it's sunny almost every day out of the year. And that's why we love the outdoor living so much here in Ewa. And it's actually part of our lifestyle. We want to be out and about. Ewa Beach is a golfer's paradise. I believe there's about 8 golf courses on this side of the island. You'll find some of the most top-rated golf courses within minutes. I'm talking about the Hawaii Prince Golf Course, the Ewa Beach Golf Course, the Coral Creek Golf Course, and of course the infamous Hoakalei Country Club. A lot of the homes out here back up directly onto the golf course. So essentially, your backyard view is an endless green space. And these courses actually draw a lot of retirees, military, and anyone who truly loves the sports and want to live in this area. Waikiki is one of the biggest additions to the west side, and it's changing the lifestyle of the entire region. The amount of activities happening here, you don't need to go anywhere else. You can bring your whole family, the crew, the co-workers, and everybody because there's so much things to do here. Situated on a 52-acre lagoon, Waikiki offers endless water activities like paddling, kayaking, stand-up paddleboards, hydro bikes, and so many more activities. At Waikiki, you have the lineup, which is Hawaii's first and only deep water standing surf wave. Waikiki has also hosted several community events like their weekly farmers market that happens every Thursday night. There's movie nights, there's beer and food festivals, and several community cultural events. There are some great restaurants like The Lookout and Halia by Side Street Inn, which is one of the local favorite dining spots. Speaking of Waikiki, this entertainment hub is located in Hoakalei, which is another master plan community in Ewa Beach. It sits on about 726 acres. Having Waikiki here in Hoakalei, in Ewa Beach, it's actually redefining the whole area. It's becoming a major gathering place for locals and visitors, and it also adds a resort-style energy to the area, which complements the homes in the neighborhood. With all the activities, it just adds another layer of entertainment for the locals living here. They essentially don't have to go anywhere else because everything is within their reach. Ewa Beach is home to a strong network of public schools that serve the growing families in the community. Elementary options like Keoneula and Olomoa consistently earn above average marks, while Ewa Mackay Middle School is known for its innovative programs and supportive environment. James Campbell High School anchors the district as one of the largest on the island and offers a wide range of academic and career pathways. Overall, schools in Ewa reflect the area's family-focused lifestyle, continually expanding, improving, and adapting to meet the needs of the rapidly growing family. I definitely encourage doing some research before choosing which is the right school for your kids, and you can find that information on the Department of Education website. Ho'opili also has some new schools that are going to be built directly in the community. There's going to be an elementary school, a middle school, and a high school as well. If you want a suburban lifestyle with modern homes and a growing community, well, Ewa Beach is one of the best places to consider on the island. In fact, this side of the island is still evolving, and that's one of the biggest reasons why so many people are choosing to live here. I mean, I'm talking about newer homes, more spaces, master plan communities, family-friendly neighborhoods, great amenities, easy access to the beaches, golf course, Waikai, and also easy access to H1. When you talk about Ewa Beach, these homes on this side of the island are far more affordable compared to neighborhoods in Metro Honolulu. As you're listening to this, I want you to think about a few things. I mean, what does your normal week look like? Are you actually driving a lot? Is commute a big factor? Are you looking for a newer home with more space? What is your budget? Now, if you want help lining up your lifestyle with the right neighborhood, that's exactly where we come in. My team and I help families like you find the right home that fits your goals and your needs. So give us a call, let's jump on a Zoom. We'd love to get to know you, connect with you, and show you around beautiful Hawaii. Aloha.